Hey everybody, it's Sean. Got a couple little updates for you. Today is just going to be a quickie. Here's my new electrical cabinet for my DCC system. Keep storage of some stuff in here, power tools, trees, other miscellaneous stuff. It's got a nice little lock on it there. Got my cart with all my other rolling stock in there. Got a new frames for my collectible soft cover books that I'm collecting. I've got another one, Milwaukee Road Under Wire, coming. Hopefully that'll be here this week. I got my extra frame there for that. These will probably get hung up upstairs. Brought my Bose iPod dock down. Got some more electrical supplies. Finally bought a soldering iron kit, so I've got everything I need to do soldering and to clean it up and to pretty much do all the wiring I should need to on the layout. So I've got a little more organization there. Got some wood letters here, black, dog, and evermore. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. They're just kind of hanging there sloppily. And I'll paint them up eventually. Here's some of my receipts from shopping. I stopped up at Walther's today. Bought some lamps. Let's see, I have those right here. Take a look at those real quick. I bought 8 of them. They should illuminate Black Dog for the station in the town there. Really nice. Little prongs there. And all you gotta drill is a 11/32 hole, I believe it is. And it looks like a little manhole cover. I don't know if I can get that in focus there. And this top part pops off. Let's see if I can get it here without pulling the wires out. Just a second here. It's not as hard as it looks. I'm just making it a pain. So it just plugs right into there. So you can drill your hole, set it in there, the wires through first obviously, and then pop that right in there. If you need to take it out to replace it, just put the manhole cover back in there. Oh, I'll do that later. But put it back in there and you don't have to worry about crap getting in your electrical socket. Alright. Did some shopping. Found some switch stands I like. I tried putting one together. Didn't work as well as I thought it would. Found a few other things I'm looking for. Here's my magazine I got my idea out of for the layout. Here's some model railroad scenes. They've got some really good stuff in here. I recommend it, especially if you want to do some different things. They show you some really good detail techniques for trees, scenery, roads, stuff like that. Parking lots, wiring. There's the switch stand I bought. Caboose Industries. I forget the name of it. But it's really nice. Instead of a ground throw, it swings, and it's a little bit easier to grab. I was considering doing a push-pull technique from underneath the layout with a little rod that would go through this here and then come up underneath and attach underneath the plywood and throw the switch. But I'm starting to think it might be easier just to use a switch stand on top instead of a ground throw and trying to get your nail or finger underneath it and throwing it like this. It'd be easier just to go like that. And it's easier to see if the track's open or closed with a little target on top that'll swing. Another book I bought, and these were both on sale by the way. Didn't even know it, just picked them out, got lucky. This one's by Pelise Solenberg. Not really sure how you say his name, but he's done some really cool stuff for Model Railroader if you read it regularly. And he's got some great tips for scenery and stuff in here, doing roads, weathering. And I plan on using much of this when doing my scenery on my layout, especially this part right here. I'm gonna hopefully build a much better layout with this stuff. Tunnel portals, all kinds of cool stuff. Next is I'm going to be putting in right here. There's going to be a switch to the hidden staging to go underneath and basically run right along this, underneath this line up here, the raised main line, so I can just run a passenger train into there and stop instead of trying to back it in or back it out. I'm gonna get some stuff ordered here. I've got 6 Milwaukee Road drop bottom gondolas, red caboose, that I'll be picking up this week or next week hopefully. 3 more box cars, Intermountain from Engine House Services, and of course all my track and switches from Tom at Southside Trains. And I just need a few more tank cars and I'll be set for all the rolling stock I can think of. That'll give me 12 more cars total, or 10 more cars total, excuse me, and that should be all I need. I'll have about 40 or 50 I think 50 cars in the layout total then, with everything that I have. This is my yard. I'm going to add 2 more tracks, boom, boom, over here. I think I may end up doing a Y in here instead, because I can still get the 24-inch radius, turn up to 18 inches of locomotive, and it'll take up some room, but it'll be really neat. It'll give me an excuse to do another tunnel over there and have a crossing underneath it. I probably won't electrify it just because electrics really don't need to get turned. They're bidirectional. And I'd basically use it for my F unit, which I'm debating whether or not I really even need to have a Y just to turn one locomotive. I might just buy another A unit. But it's coming along slowly but surely. I'm going to focus on Black Dog, which is going to stretch from here, where the switch comes from a single track to a double, all the way over to about where the water tower is. I'm going to try to get that track laid and start scenery on it, get the second level up, get the overhead wire underneath the layout going, just so it's up there so I don't have to try wiring it when it's got the rest of the layout going. And I've got the wiring pretty much figured out. So the next step this weekend, I should have another update with some track, with more track, get the whole track plan here figured out, plotted out, drawn out, and then I'll start laying down my sub-road bed, or my road bed, and have track. And as soon as the track's down, all I have to do is drop some wires, and it should be up and running. So keep an eye out. I'll post another one on Facebook and YouTube. And everybody, have a great week.